Like as we are seeing, automotive industry is going in a very exciting phase. We are seeing a lot of transformation happening. Be it connectivity is now given everywhere. It is there, whether it is your commercial vehicle, passenger vehicle, two wheelers, and many business use cases are coming out of connectivity. Whether it is going towards ADAS or going your fleet management. At the same time, we are seeing that big push going towards green energy, like electrification and big jump for the electric vehicles. While all these things are very important, and it is making vehicle connected to the external world, connected to many other infrastructure, and this connectivity and addition of many new electronics that makes a vehicle more vulnerable. As we are seeing that the vehicles are getting towards the same revolution like a smartphone, and vehicles are getting smarter more and more, and we see that vehicles are going towards like a marketplace where tomorrow we would be able to do some shopping and everything from the vehicle. So here, like as we are seeing that vehicles are getting more smarter, more connected, there are more ways these cyber criminals can attack the vehicles and do a harm. And they, considering the cyber physical nature of the vehicle, these attacks can be it's very dangerous. It could be take the human life. That is why it is very critical. And as we are seeing that different business use cases that has a different challenges, whether it is connectivity or gateways where we are allowing the vehicle to be updated over the air, or when we are in charging station that is connected to the vehicle, and for the EV vehicle side of it, there are more than 50 to 80 ways how a cyber criminal can attack the vehicle. So it is becoming dangerous, and it is really required a very proactive and dedicated focus, and keeping cybersecurity in a practice, and putting that at like a top of their strategy to specifically look into it. Otherwise, that while in one end we are making beautiful vehicles, a lot of features, but at the same time we are giving the control of the vehicle to the cyber criminals, and that makes that also considering the nature of the vehicle manufacturing. When the problem is a platform that makes millions of vehicles vulnerable, from the business owner's point of view, one cyber attack can cost millions of dollars, and then when the vehicle is out, then patching them, it requires another like the amount that probably that is not planned. So that is a like it may cause some big business losses as well. So that is why cybersecurity, it is very important. It has to be taken care very seriously. Otherwise, it can create a problem that we may not have imagined. If you can look at the global perspective, where European and Western countries are much advanced, like they have seen an experience, and they are much more open to discuss about cyber threat to the vehicle. At the same time, what precautions, what solutions needs to be taken. They are working with external experts, external solution providers to make them their security more robust. At the same time, regulatory bodies or governments are very active there. They are putting a lot of regulations, as we have seen that UN passed a regulation for automotive cyber security just last year. I believe that in Indian context, we are lacking a bit, though like different manufacturers and component suppliers, they are putting security in the priority list. A lot of manufacturers, they are now adding security, taking it from the more seriously. But from the government point of view, what I see that the regulatory bodies taking that discussions are going on since years, but there is no specific regulation that has come out on the vehicle cybersecurity point of view. That requires some push, and that is very well required. As like from SecureThings point of view, while we are cybersecurity provider company, we look at automotive ecosystem and provide security solutions for the entire system, whether it is for the vehicle side or the cloud infrastructure or over the air update. We also have a dedicated research team that look at the vehicles and the different infrastructure, and then see that what are the current gaps, what are the current security threats, that while at one end it gives us input for our own innovation, but at the same time it gives a reality that where we are. And it is like sad to say that while we look at the majority of the Indian ecosystem, we found that the vehicles or the components are very much lacking from the complete comprehensive security aspects. When, like, while some of the manufacturers or the suppliers, they are putting security, but let's say filling only the specific part. And when we look at from the overall security aspects, there are many other areas that criminals can exploit and then take control of the vehicle. So this requires a comprehensive strategy. That is something that is missing, and that we need to be very careful about, and then need to take it on the higher priority. So I'll just tell that of whatever product strategy or the innovation is from where it came out. So SecureThings, we started like we when this it was conceptualized, it was in journey started. Before that, we worked very closely with manufacturers. We worked with the academia researchers in US, and we understood the problem. The problem is that, while providing a right solution, the solution that can provide a complete security, not fixing a particular gap. Because if you are at a house, and if you have four doors, if you put a lock on one door but three doors are open, then your vehicle door is your house is still insecure. So that is the strategy. That is the what we realized, that the manufacturers looking for a comprehensive security that gives a assurance. So that's the first part. Second part, like while talking to the manufacturers or the suppliers, and then looking at the existing those cybersecurity providers in the market, many of them were looking for the manufacturer to share their proprietary information. That makes manufacturers means not comfortable sharing that. So that was the another the overall idea behind that. The solution that we provide should not ask for the proprietary information for the manufacturer. They should keep their IP within. So these are the two strategies and the thought process behind SecureThings product strategy, like provide a complete comprehensive security assurance to the manufacturers for the vehicle ecosystem. When I say ecosystem, then protecting the vehicle real time at the vehicle level, as well as the cloud infrastructure when it is continuously talking to the vehicle or entire fleet. So that is like one product strategy. Second is like from the technology front, we decided, and what we follow is like going with machine learning based model and understand the vehicle behavior. That makes our solution independent of manufacturer's IP, and we don't ask for that information. Our solution sits within the vehicle, learns the vehicle using machine learning based model, and builds pattern that is like specific to vehicle platform. That is like understanding the vehicle, that is also adds we are able to protect with the some of the exploits, some of the vulnerabilities, those are not known yet. So these are two strategies behind. Though from the solution perspective, we look at overall, as I said, overall vehicle point of view, by looking at the connectivity, how the manufacturers are adding connectivity to the vehicle, how different cyber criminals can exploit it. So we can provide a multi-layer security for the connectivity layer or the gateway side, whether it is over their update gateway or their in-vehicle network gateway. Then we are seeing that a lot of connectivity and this features coming on, we are seeing the instrument cluster, so securing the instrument cluster. Or if you are seeing this EV vehicles, then battery management system or the charging infrastructure, how we can secure that. So we look at overall vehicle, and then there are different components that require specific cyber security need. We provide a complete real-time protection to that. Our machine learning module sits within the vehicle and takes a real-time decision, and then protect the vehicle from some unwanted attacks. Secondly, like our cloud-based solution that looks at the infrastructure, we provide complete threat posture to the automotive that can give them 24 by 7 intelligence, and if there is any action needs to be provided, we provide an insight so that our cloud-based threat intelligence platform, they can build proactive security. That is our aim throughout from the protection solution point of view. How can we provide assurance and how we can provide resiliency system. So that is our solution and the product strategy. It's a great initiative because like there are so many things going on in silos. This is like somebody is required to have give a platform where we can share more ideas, more thought leadership, and it's like both for sharing what is some new innovations are going on, as well as brainstorming and deliberating and understanding how the different changes, transformation happening in automotive side, on the technology side, that can benefit each other, that can open up some new kind of ideas that requires immediate attention. So it's a great platform where we see that technology provider, vehicle manufacturers, suppliers, and other tier 2 suppliers, they're coming together, sharing the ideas, and see that how we can work together and then provide a one beautiful product. So that it's a great initiative, and really appreciate ET Auto for this, the way they are getting all those brains and minds, and then all these the decision makers for the country in one place, and that can benefit overall industry.